You know, when it snows, the Six Storm team tells us how much snow fell. But do you know how to measure snow accurately at your home?
Well, there are some ways to do it right. And tonight's 6 on Your Side meteorologist Victoria Cavalieri shows us.
With the winter season approaching, I went to the National Weather Service in Morristown to speak to Warning Coordination Meteorologist Anthony Cavalucci to see how they measure snowfall and to get some tips on how you can use tools like this one to accurately measure snowfall in your own backyard.
We take 3 different readings for measuring snow. One would be snowfall, and then one is snow depth, and the other is water equivalent. So I'll go over three of those things with you right now. So we have a measuring stick. This is actually measured in tenths of an inch.
Really
because
precise.
That's how we measure the snow. Once the snow falls, we have a snow board that we put out ahead of the snow, and so this will catch the majority of the snow. Then once a day at midnight, we come out here and we measure the snow depth to the nearest tenth of an inch. And then we clear off the snowboard, and if there's any snowfall still around it, we'll lift it up and we'll put it on top of the snowpack to catch the next snow that is coming. We'll take several of these measurements and then average them.
Okay.
And then that would be your snow depth. Before the snowfall comes, we'll take, this is just a 4-inch rain gauge.
Right.
We'll remove the top and the inner cylinder and bring it inside.
Okay.
Because what ends up happening is if water gets in here and freezes, it will crack. And this is just plastic. So we'll take the top off and we'll let this fill with snowfall.
Okay.
Well, now we have to melt the snowfall and figure out how much liquid was contained in that.
So obviously you guys have some fancy tools here that you use, but what about somebody at home who wants to contribute? They want to send in their snow reports, but they're not really sure what to do. They had their tape measure, their bendy ruler from high school. What can you kind of recommend to them?
Yeah, well, you know what? You got to use your best judgment. You're going to use the best tools that you have available to get that information out.
Right.
You don't want to take those snow measurements under a tree or near your house or in a snowdrift. Find an area that is pretty uniform with snow. Take your measurements for the snow depth. All of that is compiled with you guys and us, and those reports kind of help verify our forecast ahead of time because, you know, we're going to get it right.
Now we're going to have a step-by-step guide of how to accurately measure snow on WAT.com.